So now in this video we are going to discuss about the transmission line equations, or in some cases it is known as also the telegrapher's equations. So first of all, this diagram I have also discussed in the previous class. This is the equivalent circuit representation of the transmission line, that is the two-way transmission lines, where this is the input section, where this is IZT is the input current and VZT is the input voltage. And since I and V both are time dependent variables, so this t terms are coming. This is your resistance, this is your inductance, and this is your conductance, and this is capacitance, right? And at the output section the current is getting some change because of the finite length of the transmission line, which is given as del z. So just in place of z we will simply write Iz plus del z comma t and Vz plus del z comma t, right? So now let us see how to deduce this expression. So first we need to you need to see what are this R, L, G and C. I think we have discussed in the previous class also, but I am briefly discussing it again. So this is your series resistance, unit series resistance per unit length. This is your series inductance per unit length, and this is your shunt conductance per unit length. This is your shunt capacitance per unit length, right? So now we'll apply the concepts of the circuit theory, few laws like the KVL and KCL. We apply one by one and we will deduce the voltage and current equations simultaneously, right? So first let us apply this Kirchhoff voltage law. So now within this circuit, so by KVL, that is Kirchhoff voltage law, we arrive at this expression as V of ZT minus of R del Z I ZT minus L del Z del T of I ZT, that is equals to V Z plus del Z T at the output section, right? So now from this equation we can write, or from this equation we can write minus Ri. We are just taking the current expressions at the left hand side and taking the voltage at the other side, right? So we will simply keep the current expressions in the left hand side, so that will become minus Ri of Zt minus of L del T of I Zt, that is equals to V Z plus del Z T minus V Zt divided by del Z. So we have taken this del Z common in this side, and so our right hand side comes like this. Let us name this expression as expression number 1, right? So we applied this KVL and obtained this expression number 1. So now we will apply KCL. So now by apply KCL, that is Kirchhoff current law, we will find out the expression for current. So this is I del Z of T minus of G del Z V Z plus of del Z T minus C del Z del T V of Z plus del Z T, that is equals to I Z plus of del Z T, right? So from this expression again we are keeping the voltage components at the left hand side and taking the other current components at the right hand side. So or we can write from it minus G V of Z plus of del Z T minus of C del T V of Z plus of del Z T, that is equals to I Z plus of del Z T minus I Z T divided by del Z. Again we have taken this del Z common from the left hand side, and now it comes as a denominator, so we name this equation as our expression number 2. Now, since this del z is the definite distance of the or the length of the transmission line, so let us consider this finite length to be very small, infinitesimally small. So we take this, taking limit as del z tends to 0, right? We take this del z tends to 0, so we will simply put this value of del z in the previous expressions. So so therefore the expressions will come like r minus ri z of t minus of l del t I of zt, that is equals to del z v of zt, that is our equation number 3, and the other equation will come as g of v zt minus c del t v of zt, that is equal to del z of I of zt. So this is let us equation number 4. Now in the next we will consider the phasors only, and let us see what happens. So now we will take the phasors. So let us see, taking the phasors, what will happen? So it will be minus r plus of j omega l I of s z, that is equals to d vs d vs dz, right, of the v of function of z, right? So let us make this equation number 5, and the other expression will come as g plus of j omega c vs of z, that is equal to dis function of z by dz, right? That is equation number 6. Now this is the first order derivative. This equation you can see these are the first order derivative. We will take the differentiation of on the second order now. So we will differentiate equation number 5 and equation number 6. So let us take derivatives of 5 and 6, right? We'll take the derivative of 5 and 6 now. So what will happen? So will be coming as d2 vs of z dz2, that is equals to minus r plus of j omega l dis dz, and this is a function of z. So we can write this as minus will be r plus of j omega l, and this will be minus g plus of j omega c. So minus g plus of j omega c, so minus and minus will be plus, so we will make it plus, and vs of z, so that is equals to, we take gamma square vs of z, right? So now this where the value of gamma is considered as root over r plus of j omega l by g plus of j omega c, that is equals to alpha plus of j beta. Now this is gamma is commonly known as the propagation constant, alpha is the attenuation constant, and beta is your phase constant. So we'll come in the details. So for now we will consider that this expression taking derivative, we arrive at this equation, right? So therefore we can write that d2 vs of z by dz2 minus of gamma square vs of z, that is equals to 0, right? Let us make this equation number 7, right? So similarly we will take the derivative of expression number 6 also. You can do it yourself, and the expression will be coming as, similarly I can write it, so you can calculate it yourself also. Similarly from the equation number 6, after derivative it will be coming as d2 is of z, only in place of v it will be is, so this d z2 minus of gamma square is of z, that is equals to 0. So this is your expression number 8. So this 7 and 8, these two together are known as transmission line equations, or these are transmission line equations, or sometimes also commonly known as telegrapher's equations, right? So this is all about the expression of the transmission line equations when we considered the overall transmission line, two-way transmission line in the form of the equivalent circuit, right?